In this video, we will show one of the greatest experiences of our lives, the crossing of the Deserto de Atacama to the Salar de Uyuni, an epic, 4-day journey driving through some of the most beautiful landscapes in South America. Be amazed by the famous colorful lakes of the Altiplano Boliviano, such as the Laguna Blanca and the Laguna Verde, and our favorite, the Laguna Colorada, with its vibrant red waters, tinted by the combination of algae and minerals present in the region. This scenery, which combines the altiplanic landscapes with thousands of flamingos andinos, feeding in these shallow salty waters, creates an almost surreal setting. Relax in hot springs with breathtaking views, passing by geysers and even rock formations shaped by the wind over thousands of years, creating unique figures amidst the Boliviano desert. And of course, our most awaited destination, the Salar de Uyuni, the largest salt desert in the world, with an expanse that seems endless, reflects the sky in perfect symmetry, transforming this place into one of the most incredible in the world. I think it's clear that crossing by car through Bolivia is much more than just a simple trip. It's an immersion in unparalleled landscapes. So welcome to the crossing to the Salar de Uyuni. Hey everyone! We're starting an amazing adventure today. It's about 7:30 in the morning, and we're at the border here between Chile and Bolivia. We are taking a really cool tour that starts here from the Atacama Desert and goes to the Uyuni Salt Flat in Bolivia. It's a trip that lasts 4 days and 3 nights, and I think it's going to be really cool. We're going to see amazing landscapes, and our adventure has already started off very special. Here at the border, we have this incredible view of the Licancabur volcano and its brother Rurix, the famous decapitated brother. We just crossed the border. We have arrived in Bolivia. We stopped for a little while at the border to have breakfast. After breakfast, we need to stop at customs and fill out a form. It's very quick and easy. Right after customs, we stop at the first national park and have to buy a ticket that costs 150 Bolivian pesos, which is about 120 reais. With this ticket, we have access to most of the sites we will visit in the coming days. After we pass through Aduana, we need to fill out Form 250, called Form 250, and now we have entered the park and have to pay 150 per person. These here are the notes. They are the pesos bolivianos with very beautiful designs.
This is worth approximately 80 reais each.
And this is the first stop of our tour, and look how surreal the place we just arrived at is. It's called the White Lagoon, and the color of the water is white, with the mountains in the background adding even more charm to this place. And the best part is that it's full of flamingos. The Bolivian lagoons are colorful due to the unique combination of geological, chemical, and biological factors present in the Altiplano region. Each lagoon has specific characteristics that result in its distinct colors, which can vary with the amount of rainfall and the sunlight. These combined factors cause the lagoons in Bolivia, such as the Laguna Colorada, Laguna Verde, and Laguna Blanca, to display vibrant and unique colors, creating landscapes that seem to have come from another world. We arrived at the lagoon in front, And look how surreal it is here behind us. It's right next to the White Lagoon, which is here beside us. And to make everything even more amazing, we are right in front of another stop on our tour. We just came to see the Dali Desert. This place is named that because the view is surreal and also looks like a painting made by Salvador Dali. Now we have arrived at the famous hot springs. We arrived around 12 o'clock more or less. It was quite chilly here with a strong wind, and the water temperature is approximately 38 degrees, so it's a perfect combination. We have to pay about 6 Bolivianos to be here and use the restrooms as well. And for this amazing view, when we arrived there were some flamingos really close by. And this view is not bad at all. This was also our stop for lunch, and remember that all meals during the 4 days of the tour are included. And now we have just arrived at this geothermal field called Morning Sun. And here we can see some geysers in action, and the place is really beautiful. It's not that big, but the scenery is worth it. And we have just arrived at the last stop of our first day. We are at the Red Lagoon. This lagoon is very special and very important here for the region. And it has a very reddish color. So here we can see several flamingos, because they come here to feed on small algae and crustaceans, which is what gives them their coloration. The Laguna Colorada, located in the Altiplano Boliviano, is one of the most spectacular natural landscapes in the region. What stands out the most is the intense reddish coloration of its waters, resulting from a unique combination of mineral-rich sediments such as iron and microscopic algae that thrive in the salty and alkaline waters of the lagoon. In addition to the beauty of its reddish waters, the Red Lagoon is a sanctuary for a multitude of Andean flamingos. The shallow waters of the Red Lagoon are the perfect habitat for these majestic birds, which feed on algae and small crustaceans found there. Their pink and white feathers, combined with their long and graceful legs, create an impressive contrast with the vibrant red of the water. The scenery becomes even more spectacular when hundreds, sometimes thousands, of Andean flamingos gather, offering a true visual dance as they move slowly. This unique ecosystem makes the Red Lagoon one of the most impressive and surreal places in Bolivia, where natural beauty and wildlife combine to create an unforgettable experience. It's already clear that for most of our tour, we are driving through the most incredible landscapes of the region. So we can say that it is for all ages, since the greatest physical efforts are just short walks. We finally arrived at the place where we will spend the night. These are very simple accommodations. As you can see here, in a little while, I will show you what the room looks like. There are 4 of us here. And now they are serving tea, coffee, and some cookies for us to eat, and dinner will be coming soon. We're currently at the Quechua hostel. This is the room we are staying in. It's quite simple, but it's basically just for us to sleep. Since the trip was very long, everyone is really tired. We are waiting for dinner and will take a shower soon to go to sleep. But this is it. Don't expect much luxury here. The accommodations are really quite simple.
Good morning. Starting our second day here. We woke up early, around 7. Breakfast is served at 7:30. We leave here around 8:30. And just a reminder that we have 3 meals included throughout the tour. And today I woke up feeling the altitude a bit, with a slight headache and difficulty breathing. So I'm going to make some coca leaf tea. I hope this helps. And today is a really beautiful day. There are many adventures out there.
Good morning. We're starting our second day of sightseeing here. We have already had our coffee, rested a little, and now we are almost ready to go out. And this is our little view, not bad at all, right at the door of the hostel where we're staying. And there are a lot of llamas behind us. In the back, there are also a bunch. And the expectation is that we will see much more today and visit some really cool places as well. And about the hostel we are staying at, the food and facilities here in Bolivia are very, very simple. So don't come to this tour expecting luxury, because there definitely won't be any here. And it leads to this reflection. It really reflects the lifestyle of the local population. Since Bolivia is a poorer country, this is also reflected in the tours we take. But it is good to learn a bit about the culture and the reality of other people. And here we are at about 4,000 meters. And until today we hadn't felt much altitude. But this morning we woke up with a slight headache and a little difficulty breathing. But we had some coca tea, which helped a bit, yet it still feels like there's a lack of air. So, for anyone coming here, keep this in mind. It's always good to have a coca leaf, something. Usually the guides have some as well, so that helps a lot. Here, there is no internet in most places, so come prepared for that. A few places have internet, but they charge separately, around 10 to 15 pesos. So we arrived at the hostel last night, and there is internet here, but we had to pay 15 pesos to be able to use it for the time we are here. So just keep this information in mind. There are no towels, and there is no toilet paper either, so anyone coming has to bring their own. The water here is very expensive. A 2-liter bottle cost us 10 pesos, which is about 8 reais, so it's quite pricey. Therefore, whenever you pass by a place that is more expensive, buy it, or bring it from St. Peter, as it is still cheaper than here.
We just arrived at our first stop of the day, and look at how surreal this place is that we're at. There are several interesting rock formations, and the view from here is truly amazing. One of the most interesting and well-known formations here, which is in front of me, is called Copa Mundo, because it looks very much like the World Cup trophy.
Those other rocks we visited earlier, we have this other part here. Right back there, there is another one with a very different shape, which people say looks like a camel. It really does look a bit like one, and it's quite beautiful. And now we have arrived at another place with different formations. This place is called Lost Italy because it was discovered by an Italian. It looks like a ruined city, and the place here is really beautiful. And this structure that is called Broken Heart because it has a crack that divides the two parts of this heart. And the place here is really beautiful. And now we have arrived at lunchtime. We came to this place here. In the midst of some rocks, there are a lot of llamas behind us. We are going to have lunch here. Right behind us is a very small village, just like everything else here in the middle of nowhere. The interesting thing is that our guide brings food from where we were to the people here, and they cook it. In about 40 minutes or so, the food will be ready and we will go there. They always do this. And it's a really beautiful place where we are.
And we just arrived at Anaconda Canyon, this incredible place with gigantic, unimaginable formations, and down below it has a shape that says,
If you're enjoying the video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to our channel so you won't miss any of our adventures. And if you want to know more about these incredible places like the Atacama Desert and the Uyuni Salt Flat, we have a complete ebook with everything you need to know before visiting this paradise. We will leave the link in the description. The Uyuni Salt Flat is the largest salt desert in the world, covering an area of over 10,000 acres. This immense white plain is what remains of an ancient prehistoric lake that dried up thousands of years ago, leaving a thick layer of salt and creating an almost surreal landscape. During the dry season, the Uyuni Salt Flat transforms into a white carpet that seems to stretch infinitely, creating a sense of vastness and isolation. During the rainy season, between January and March, the rainwater covers the surface and the Uyuni Salt Flat transforms into a gigantic natural mirror, reflecting the sky and creating one of the most spectacular scenes on Earth. And look, where we just arrived, we didn't imagine we would come here today. And on our first day, we saw the mirrored salary. Look how amazing the sunset is from here. We were looking forward to seeing it mirrored tomorrow. That's why we were hoping for rain today. Because to achieve that cool infinite effect, it has to rain. There needs to be this layer of water here. We didn't imagine that we would encounter this layer of water today. The sunset has already happened. But there will be more tomorrow morning. We wake up early to see the sunrise from here. Let's hope we can catch the reflection again tomorrow. I think it will be really cool. And we just arrived at the hotel where we will stay tonight. It's quite simple but tidy. And by the way, it's made of salt. All these blocks here are made of salt. One day, our third day of travel here at the Uyuni Salt Flat, we went to sleep yesterday around 9:30 and woke up today at 4 to leave at 5. This is so we can catch the sunrise directly from the Uyuni Salt Flat. I think it will be a very special moment. Let's hope for rain tonight. Yesterday we already caught the water mirror at the beginning of the Uyuni Salt Flat, but today we will move a little further, and hopefully it will be really nice there. It was worth waking up super early to catch the sunrise here at the Uyuni Salt Flat. Why, it's amazing. Look at this view. And you have no idea what this experience is like. The view, just like that, without explanation. This sunrise in a place like this. No matter how much we came here yesterday, the experience is completely different, and I don't even have words to explain this moment. It is a unique experience, a dream. We always wanted to come here. We never imagined we would come so quickly and have an experience like this here. Until recently, the guide was telling us that we would only see the water mirror if we had rain on the previous nights. And it is a great luck for us to come here, to have rain beforehand, to have the water mirror. I don't even have words to explain this moment. I'm really very happy. And after seeing that incredible sunrise, we came now to Cactus Island, which is this island located right in the middle of the Salar de Uyuni. And here we have a really amazing view, because all around us we have the entire salar looking very white. So it looks like it's all covered in snow, and with this Cactus Island, it's really beautiful. To enter here, we have to pay 30 Bolivians per person. The 444 vehicles always travel together, because if there is a problem with one, all the others wait. From the first day to the last, we stay in the same car with the same driver and the same people, and practically all the people who start the tour on the same day go to the same places almost always together. After breakfast, we are ready to continue our journey. And today, we will cross the Uyuni Salt Flat to the city of Uyuni, our final destination here in Bolivia. But before that, we will stop in the vastness of the Salt Flat for one of the coolest parts of the entire tour. We just arrived in the vastness of the Salar de Uyuni. We're right here in the middle. Incredible place. We can't even see the bottom back there. And now comes the funniest part, which is, just like the people are doing there, some perspective photos. And let's try to do something, but see if it will turn out nice too. and the result was this. And now we came to visit this place. That was the first salt hotel here in Bolivia. And nowadays it doesn't operate as a hotel, but it has this restaurant with a small shop that sells crafts and local products. And it is quite a tourist spot in this region as well.
And now we stopped at a local market to buy some souvenirs. There is a lot of stuff here. I'll show you a little bit. The price is a bit cheaper than in the Atacama, but I think because it is a very touristy place, things are much more expensive than in other places here. And look, how beautiful. This fabric is here. 35 Bolivians, which is a little more than 30 reais or so. This other little bag here, 15 Bolivians, has many varieties. 10 there are. Many hats. Clothes made of llama fur. There is a lot of stuff.
Now, at our last stop before lunch, we arrived at this train cemetery, which has several trains that were used about 40 to 50 years ago. And our guide was explaining to us that these were the first trains to be used here in Bolivia, and they were primarily used for the transportation of ore. Nowadays, they are not in operation. We have another train line right in front of us that connects Chile to here in Bolivia, and it is mainly used for transporting ore. We stopped at a typical market here. It's more for people to use the bathroom, but we took the opportunity to take a walk, and I wanted to try something typical. I found this drink here. It's something made of soy, and it's actually quite tasty. I thought it would be kind of bad, but it's good, sweet, and it costs 2 Bolivianos. And this is the hotel where we will spend our last night. And it is all made of stone. There are some stones back there. Very beautiful. Some others back there. The hotel is quite simple. But the view from here is quite beautiful. Right there are the mountains.
On our fourth and final day of the trip, we woke up at 4 in the morning to leave at 4:30 and arrive back here at the hot springs for breakfast. After that, our next stop is at the border, which is around 9 in the morning. So, on this last day, it's just the return. We don't stop anywhere else to see anything more.
Visiting the Salar de Uyuni has always been in our plans, but never as a priority. Experiencing all of this just showed us that we had just fulfilled a dream that we didn't even know we wanted to achieve so much. To experience one of the most magical and incredible places we have ever seen in our lives, we hope you felt a little bit of everything we experienced these days, and don't forget to like and follow our channel, and we'll see you in the next videos.